Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mastiff Ranch and Rescue. I'm going to try to go over toenails with you, trimming. Lots of different tools to use. They do make a Dremel now. They work pretty good. Some dogs though just don't like the noise from them. Personally, I like the old, just the old clipper method. These ones here are really heavy duty. And you can see here, this little piece right here is a guide tool. This is going to keep you from getting too deep most of the time. You just slide that over the jaws, and there you go. These are nice and big and heavy. You got lots of leverage with them. These ones here, I don't know if it'll focus in on them, but that's what I got. As you can see, the puppy got a hold of them once. These are really good, though. I've had these now. These ones here are about 4 years old, so they last. You're going to spend a little bit of money on them, but they're worth it in the end. So trimming toenails. I prefer to do mine myself, especially with the rescues, because I never know how they're going to react to people. And I hate to see somebody get hurt, or even worse, one of my dogs get hurt because of somebody not doing what they're doing. Trimming your own dog's nails. I highly recommend you have some clotting spray around, mainly because it's going to be an accident. It always happens sooner or later. You're going to clip one a little too close. It's going to bleed a little bit. Put the clotting spray on it, get the bleeding to stop, and then cover it with some super glue. Keep anything from getting in there and getting infected. So I want to show you if I can get Miss Vivian in here. Come here, Vivi. Stand up. Vivi, come. Come on. Stand. Good girl. So this is Vivian Sue. This is my personal girl here. She's my little sweetheart. But we're going to show you here. I like to do them kind of like you would do on a horse, actually, especially these big guys. But if you lift her paw up, and you get it up against you where you've got control of it a little better, you can see right here is where that cuticle kind of ends, and hers had just been done not that long ago. But right there where that cuticle ends, that's where you want to clip it. And just give it a good quick clip. Keep them close. And if you keep after them, once, twice a month, usually works out pretty good. But again, here you can see right there, cuticle ends, just a little clip. And like I say, hers have just been done. Now, I know a lot of people are always asking, their dogs are breaking their toenails and whatnot. Add biotin to their diet. It's just a regular natural supplement. We take it. Get it from any health food store, drugstore. 1 pill a day really helps strengthen them nails up. Keeps them from breaking and becoming brittle. So, like I say, if you have their paw upside down where you can control what the dog is doing, makes life so much easier. But as you can see, I keep hers trimmed pretty decently. Right there, right at the end of that cuticle, just a quick snip. And if you keep them done, it keeps them from getting too long. Yeah, sweetheart. Now, like Minnie over there, her toenails tend to get a little bit longer and a little bit heavier. A couple of reasons. One, she don't like to have her feet messed with. And two, she's just kind of a bite. Here, growling at me, she knows I'm going to look at her feet. But see, here, hers are just a little bit longer. Hers actually are just about due to be trimmed again. But same thing, her cuticles are a little bit longer now. So we just cut them right there into the cuticle. Good girl, Minnie. And that's another reason. Like her, she's our bipolar dog. I know she's not going to hurt me, but take her in to have them done. She's liable to get excited. Somebody, there's a chance something can happen. So I like to do it myself. And it's pretty simple, guys. Just trim them. If you have the Dremel tool, that works really good too. If you want to use something like that, though, you got to start them as a puppy. Start working with them. All of my personal dogs that I get as babies, I start right away. Just trim a nail here, trim a nail there, until they get really used to it. And like I say, eventually, no matter what you do and how careful you are, you're going to clip one a little too close. Just, like I say, put a little clotting spray on it. Cover it up with some super glue so it doesn't get infected, and you're going to be fine. So, again, if your dog has brittle nails and they're breaking a lot, biotin. Keep in mind, though, when you're giving them biotin, it makes their nails a lot harder. So, regular clippers usually won't work. You got to have something heavy duty like these ones. They work the best. I live in a really cold area. You guys that follow me on Facebook know I'm in Michigan. The ground gets really hard most of the time. So we feed biotin a lot because their nails will break, especially on the ice. So just keep that in mind. If your dog is on concrete a lot, you probably aren't going to have to trim them as often because they'll wear off on their own. My dogs don't get on a lot of concrete, so we have to do it ourselves. Again, guys, if you have any questions, you have something you want me to cover, feel free to email me. mastiffranchandrescue@gmail.com, all one word. You can like our Facebook page. You can follow me on my personal page. It's Dave Stevens. I'm always happy to help. Just trying to get you guys some information. I'm going to try to go over some behavior stuff later on. But I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I wanted to get this out there because I've had a lot of questions about the nails and how to trim them. Like I say, not every dog is going to have them, but make sure you clip their dew claws too. Some dogs have them, some don't. I have one that does, and the rest don't. Some breeders take them off, some don't. It's kind of one of those things. Personally, on my own dogs, I like them to be removed, but the rescues, I'm not, obviously, if I have one put under for something, I'll have them took off, but if I don't have to, we're not going to do that. Anything else, guys, like I say, shoot me a message. If you're wanting to contribute to the rescue, you can do that through PayPal. Our PayPal information is just mastiffranchandrescue@gmail.com. That'll link you right to our PayPal. We appreciate the donations, let me tell you. We have a lot of special needs dogs. Like Minnie here, she's not a dog that can be adopted out to the general public because of her disorder. She suffers a lot from what we call singleton's disease, so she doesn't really know how to act around people and other dogs and stuff. Vivian, we've been training to help us to work with dogs like her. She's done a really good job. She's brought Minnie a long ways. Minnie's still never going to be perfect, but at least she can function in our home environment. We have other special needs dogs. We have a couple that are just completely crazy. We wouldn't never adopt out, but we want to give every dog a chance that we can. So keeping them dogs here is the best option, but it's also very expensive. Plus the hospice dogs that we take care of, all that adds up. Without the donations, guys, we just can't keep doing it. So if you're willing to donate, we appreciate it. My information is always free. Don't ever feel you have to pay for that. If you have a question, hit me up. I'll do my best to answer it. There's a lot of herbal things that we do that tend to help out a lot better than most medications do. So if you run into an issue with a Mastiff, get a hold of me. Reach me by email, whatever. I'm more than willing to help you out. And unfortunately, not all vets know Mastiffs. Mastiffs are a completely different dog. They do not respond to certain things, and they over-respond to other things. And that's some stuff. We'll go over that later on, though. So again, that's toenail trimming, guys. 101, pretty easy, pretty simple. Most people should know how to do it, but everybody likes to know a little bit more. Like I say, questions, hit me up, mastiffranchandrescue@gmail.com, or the Facebook page. If you want to make a donation, great. PayPal is mastiffranchandrescue@gmail.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Be blessed. Have a great day.